Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where our mission is to provide education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. USA Global TV and Radio connects you with experts and audiences all around the world every single day to help you succeed in business and to live a richer life. Visit us at usaglobaltv.com to learn about career and life-changing training and mentoring programs like the Listening Mentor. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay informed about our special programs and offers. Discover how you can become a guest on one of our shows or a host or producer of a USA Global TV and Radio show of your very own. That's USA Global TV and Radio, where the doctor is always in.
Hello and welcome to a very exciting episode of Talking Heads on USA Global TV and Radio. Hello, my name is Dr. Madalene Chan and I'm going to be with you for the next 20-25 minutes discussing the topic of Bring Me a Higher Love. Okay, yeah, remember Shaka Khan in the 80s? Bring me a higher love, bring me a higher love. Whoa, okay, that's enough of that. All right, but actually, that is what it is. It is bring me a higher love. And a higher love is what we're all looking for, especially in these times. We have what you call the love that we are already affiliated with. Look at the love that's portrayed in the movies, in the love songs, where this kind of love, it's a romantic love. It's a love that gets you happy and excited, and wow, you can't think of anything else but that love. And that love can also turn into an ugly love too. But with this love, that love, it's short term. Nothing lasts forever. You have the different seasons of that love, which, and I always keep saying this, about the 3D matrix, about the illusion, about how we are living in a human conditioned ways, in a lower vibratory level. So with 3D, we have good, bad, and amongst that bad is evil. But we're not going to go into evil. We're going to stay to the good and the bad. So the love spectrum in a 3D perspective world has been portrayed as, wow, love is full of blossoms, and that feeling of when you meet someone and you exchange glances, and there's like a feeling of they make you so happy, and so you live with them, you have this chapter, this episode with them, and then suddenly love is tested, because love in a 3D world is give and take. I want to discuss with you, and we all know how that ends, don't we? We all know in the way that you end up with somebody and you end up doing, you go and do the story, and you learn from each other. But understand this, not 2D love, 3D love is a duality, conditioned consciousness, human collective consciousness of the good times and the bad times and the ugly times. You can stay, as you say, on the fence in the middle, and you can actually put your mask on and kid yourself that you're happy. You're happy with this love bubble or this love entrapment that you're involved in, and you can carry on with the mask. Now, because the light is increasing, the gamma ray lights I'm talking about, the photonic gamma ray lights are increasing and infiltrating into the Earth's atmosphere through down into the planetary grid, the crystalline grid that holds planet Earth. Because the light is increasing, we are going to be triggered. Yep, I'm afraid so. Each and every one of us, it doesn't matter if you've been on this journey for years and years. We all have things we need to clear up, and we are going to be triggered. And if we're not triggered by ourselves, it will be somebody else that will come in and mirror our issue, our pain, our feeling to be dealt with, so it will be triggered. So that way, yeah, triggering is part of love in a 3D perspective, whether that be relationship-wise, whether that be friendship, whether that be businessmanship. Is that the word? So we are now, because of the light is increasing and on a day-to-day level, and when there is a portal that opens, now a portal is when a huge amount of gamma ray lights comes through, and it has to, because it is part of Mother Earth, planet Earth's prophecy that she needs to ascend from living in a human conditioned ways of living, to then have us as a human condition to be leading our lives by our heart. Now, this is when it gets a bit tricky. When it is love in a 3D, we think that I've fallen in love. Oh, I've met the man or the woman of my dreams. Oh, I've met the friend, my soul brother. Oh, we are there, honey. We are there. Or you have this with a family. Now, we enjoy the ideology of love, give and take, right? So therefore, it is a love that resonates from the mind heart. Oh, what is that? A mind heart. I know. I absolutely had to question it myself. I really did. And I had to put it to the test. And where your mind heart doesn't exist is when you go out in nature and you completely harmoniously resonate with nature. That love is a rare love, and that love is unconditional, because when you love a tree, plant kingdom, flower kingdom, animal kingdom, bird kingdom, they do not have the consciousness of a 3D duality of good and bad. Human nature, and I'm talking about the tree and the plant and the kingdom, they only know their role and purpose in life. Therefore, when you love from there. It's from your heart. It's not coming from an ego, it's your heart. So 3D, love, duality, consciousness, good and bad, follows give and take. A higher love is when you move from the mind and the mind's heart, and you shift, you descend into your heart space. So when your heart starts to burst forth, think of it this way. There's your heart, the human heart, and there's a heart that is part of an auric field, a heart that resonates, and it's like a little spark. And our aim, our mission is to grow this divine spark of love. And the only way this divine little tiny little spark can expand and burst into a bigger flame is by fueling our higher love, love that emanates from our heart. So the more that we look at the outer reality of our day-to-day, and we do not tune in to the lower vibratory level of what is continuously shown on TV and in the world, you have to fuel the heart. This beautiful little tiny little spark, boom, and it's a burst. And you fuel it by always being in counsel to your true, authentic self, your true heart. Therefore, you are not being influenced by outside realities. You are in close counsel in your heart space. Now, when this divine spark starts to ding, open, you have then, you start to awaken, you start to have a mindfulness of what love, power, and wisdom, which are the three qualities of divine love. Love, power, and wisdom. Love of a higher divinity to connect to your higher consciousness. Power to empower yourself, where you go within and you live from the inside out, and you listen to your body, you hear your body, you connect to your heart, which then brings the answers and solutions and guidance, because your soul wants that. So love, power, and wisdom. Wisdom from the ages, because that's what it is. It's wisdom from the ages. And wisdom from, because all that exists is the now. So love, power, and wisdom. Wisdom of our own heart language, our own soul song. So a higher love, for example, I go out, when I take Teddy, the little doggy, the family dog, I take him out for walks. I choose, okay, when I go for a walk, I can have my mobile phone if I want, but then I give my energies to the mobile phone, and therefore I'm not aware of my surroundings. So I chose not to take my mobile phone, just keep it on silence, just in case for the urgent call, if at all. And I chose to actually observe. And I looked around as I was taking Teddy, and I looked around. There was people on the phone. There was people just not even taking in their surroundings because they were stuck in their mind, their dramas, what was going on previously to who they spoke to, or the conversation, or the call, or the interaction. They weren't in the present moment. You cannot feel a higher love if you're occupied with the past, anxiety, or if you're occupied with the worry, the future. For one to experience that divine spark and fuel it and grow it is purely by being in the present moment, being mindful, being aware, and opening your heart to receive this love from nature, to actually, because what happens is, because we have been conditioned about love, that has been our foundation. And our intellect has gone beyond, which has a purpose, but now we need to bring it together in balance. So our intellect, listen to this, our mind shift is now going to descend into our hearts. Therefore, every decision that is made, every choice you make, you have to first consult the boss. Ooh, who's the boss? Yep, I'm telling you, for me, I know I keep relating to me sometimes, and sometimes I have to do that because then it makes it real. I decided, I just felt it. I've always kept it. I always say, my boss is not celebrities out there. It's not big corporates out there. My boss, I know, was the universe and all it contains. I always felt close and resonated to the universe. In fact, the times, even though I was living a painful 3D conditioned life, which some of it is lessons at the end of the day, I would always make sure that I would check in. Check in, meaning you need that 5 minutes. You need to go into your heart. And if you go into your heart, ask your heart, you become your heart. Ooh, that's deep, isn't it? With a true intention, hand on your heart, ask your heart. Listen to the heart. Isn't it strange? How can you listen to your heart? It doesn't talk. Yep, I can hear everyone. Hey, you know what? I'm sorry, but your heart doesn't talk. But your mind does. Yes, the mind does. But the heart does talk, but not in the way of talking that we affiliate ourselves with words, with consonant words. The heart speaks volumes in frequency, in vibrations, in a silent sound, yet is powerful, yet you feel it. So a higher love can only be achieved, attained, and maintained once you balance your life by having some time away from the outer world and going into your world. Close counsel with your boss, which is your heart and your soul. Your soul is the boss. Your higher consciousness connected to the universe and all that is of the light is your boss. And when you start to look at it that way, that's when I started to shift things. That's when I started to understand on a massive level. And I started to, when I go out in nature, I'll go for a walk, I've got my safeguard on just in case for incoming dangers and things. I got my alarm on. But I've also got my feeling body, my heart switched on big time, switched on mega switched on, so that I can receive the love from the nature, and nature can receive at the same time my love that really emanates out. So it's almost a respect. It's respect and love. So that's what a higher love is. It's a divine love. And a divine love, once you go and connect to your heart space, you will find a completely new relationship with your body, and all that goes on with it. You will start to slowly come away from solutions that's been brought forth because they say it works, it's miraculous, and it works. It might work for that person, but it might not work for you. Therefore, your guru, your guru in this life at this special time, because this is a special time, it's never been before on this earth where a human light body descends into the human embodiment and lives a world from the inside out in a physical embodiment. So basically our divinity, our God goddess, our divinity, our higher consciousness is emanating out. So we're not conditioned by the human anymore. We are polarized with the light and love within that enables us to become our high potential as creator beings on this world, on planet Earth. Wow. Sorry, but I just felt such a vibration, very just like, wow, a lift. And remember, when your heart is unhappy, it closes up. It almost gives you, you can feel it. When your heart is happy, it expands and you feel your rib cage almost like stretch and you feel taller. It feels like something's just pulling you up. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love, because a higher love is what's going to save us all. Each and every one of us have to be responsible for our own lives. And right now, There's many triggers and many triggers to come along. People will trigger you, you'll trigger yourself. Even your skin might have manifestation of certain things that appear. Take note, because it means that you need to listen, home in and listen and find out what's going on. That is a higher love. A higher love is when you don't expect anything back, but you just give from your heart. And life gives back. Remember, all you give, all will be received, all will come back. But that's another topic, because that's manifestation. And I do believe I've covered manifestation in the other Talking Heads episodes. In fact, I think this is the 15th or 16th episode of Talking Heads, of what I have contributed in the way of the knowledge that I am, my lessons in life. But at the same time, I have to tell you, sometimes I just get this feeling that I'm learning each and every day, which I am, and I don't script this, and I receive the downloads. And you will, let me tell you, that once you open your heart to a higher love, you will receive the downloads for you and only you. All right then. So I just want to say thank you so much. I'm looking forward to next week for Talking Heads, another exciting episode of Talking Heads. Bring me a higher love. And now we're going to play out with We Are Love, which is a song I wrote, and it is high vibration, and it has beautiful visual image. And yeah, I will see you next week. Goodbye.
Don't be scared, you know you're not alone. For the time now is to journey the dark night of your soul. Holding on to your pain and suffering. Let your inner world unfold. Let your life begin. You can't control what you always try to hide. Forgive yourself, forgive those, forgive who hurt your life. It does not make sense, the world that we knew, so mixed up and nothing ever rings the truth. Let it go, let the old beliefs release, and then you'll feel the time to breathe. We all have dreams, we need to aspire. So write your story every minute by the hour. Live your truth and face those inner fears. Release your love, release your tears. Child of the stars, come back home again. Let the old illusion disappear from earth at last. There is love awaiting us all. There are angels who hear our call. We are love. We are love. We are creative beings, born from love, not fear, and we will all shine, and we won't disappear. We are shining stars, sent from high above. We came to earth to rebirth. in love, to start anew and free a life. Aquarius has now arrived, abundance, light, and love within. A golden age can now begin. We are love. We are created beings, born from love, not fear. And we will all shine.